One, 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 one. And here we. Oh wait. So yeah, Jay, this is a song you recorded the video for. In 3, 2, 1. Plus a couple more.
Oh yeah, 2J. Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. Hitting the side of his head with a strap till a bullet come out of the chamber. I told my bro I'ma turn to a wolf if they kill him, I can't hold my anger. Before I could even buy tobacco, I was running up giving out cancer. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I put my hoodie on, slip in my 30 and don't even look at my 10 mag. I walk into the poppies asking where the bag is and pick up like 2, 3, 4 packs. I'm laid up with my main bitch, just like a bad bitch. Side bitch, can't get a text back. I don't stress over bitches cause I know my body, my gangster never free to test that. Oh pop, you doing too much, you ain't hard, I can tell you don't do this too much. Strap on me because I was shooting too much. Pack on me back then, I was sitting at lunch. I don't give a fuck about you with them, I don't need to make calls to pop you with them. In the kitchen stirring up a pot for a 10 and I'm still bagging up a lot for a lift. No niggas be tripping like I don't be tipping and had your block tipping. What's in my extensions? Call me Mr. With It. How I be so with it, my bro say it's lit and I pick up first answer. She gon' hop right in the scene like an actor. Improv 3 niggas shooting your mans up. Ever been so dead you couldn't stand up? Bro, put a tab in the days, fuck fans up. Bitch, if I still take your phone, that's bad luck. Black cat stepping in glass under ladders. Getting good head, I'ma bust the strap after. These niggas know that a bullet can't catch them. I catch a body and then run a band up. I think it's funny you thinking you gangster. Got someone bitch playing with all my handguns. She gon' get killed if she ready her mans up. I put my hoodie on, slip in a 30 and don't even look at my 10 mag. I walk into the poppies asking where the bags and pick up like 2, 3, 4 packs. I'm laid up with my main bitch, just like a bad bitch. Side bitch, can't get a text back. I don't stress over bitches cause I know my body, my gangster never free to test that. Oh pop, you doing too much, you ain't hard, I can tell you don't do this too much. Strap on me because I was shooting too much. Pack on me back then, I was sitting at lunch. I don't give a fuck about you or them, I don't need to make calls.
11111. What is going on? It is your boy Ricky Spanish, aka Ricardo Spaniard. And this is the Bust It Up Podcast, episode 11 now. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Ooh, wait, that's much more crisp. All right, I was like, is something wrong with my mic? All right, bet. Yeah, all right. One more time. This is the Bust It Up Podcast, episode 11. I am your host, Ricky Spanish, a.k.a. Ricardo Spaniard, alongside Jason Alfina, more iconically known as jaysvito.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Chilling, bro. Can't complain. Working. You already know every time.
The usual.
Yeah, the usual. So, like,
I'm glad I have you here, bro.
Appreciate it.
You're definitely someone, a very interesting mind that I've always wanted to pick because, like, you just kind of go off. Like, there's rarely a time where I don't see you not working.
No, that's real. A lot of people cap about that, but I mean, I try to, like, nowadays, you know, due to quarantining, I try to, like, kind of chill and be more laid back. But I mean, for the most part, I do like work my ass off for real. So I mean, but yeah, nowadays I be trying to not take on like every gig, you know, but it's kind of hard, you know, like not to like, you know, boast crazy about my work, but you know, my work speaks out for itself. So there's just a lot of people who really be wanting me to, you know, shoot, whether it deals with photo or like video. So
hell yeah, bro. Yeah. And that's part of your kind of like your genius because like you're versatile, like you're good. Like there's no, I don't think there's like the pictures are unique to the point where I can tell if you shot it or not.
Respect
like
that. You
have like a stamp on what your unique photography looks like, and with the videos, I think it's in the same regard. Like they're both really good lanes that you do really well.
For sure.
And I think that's you're pretty versatile in that regard.
Yeah. I mean that's like just a great, you know, view that you've seen as like me as an artist, because like I felt like, I mean, I started photography first before, you know, the whole. Actually, no, I started video editing. And then that transitioned into like more so doing videography. Then that transitioned to me wanting to do like a lot more photography. yeah, I just really wanted to explore, new avenues and things. So it was just a why not thing at that point.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Because typically when a person is that invested in their work, it's more like a passion at some point. And I wanted to ask, at what point, this is a two-part question.
Hey, I'll answer the first one.
Yeah, bet.
don't like.
No, it's not gonna be
Bum
crazy.
rush me
It's
with
not
all
gonna be
these
crazy. It's not gonna be crazy. No, I got you.
Go ahead.
Well, my first question is, it's your passion, right? This what you're doing as your passion.
For sure.
When did you find out it was your passion?
I mean, so like so I first started video editing. That was like the main thing.
Mm.
Actually, it all started for real, right? Dealing with the whole artist outlet thing, just me wanting to become an artist, was in elementary school and just doing like a lot of drawing. But then I just kind of threw that away and I was like, yo, let me just get into gaming. Then gaming transitioned into me doing a lot more video editing. So I'd edit like Call of Duty montages and stuff like that. So like I was
for real?
Yeah, like back in middle school, yeah, like that's like literally all I did. Play the Xbox, video edit, and then after like the middle school, coming into high school, that transitioned more into like the whole photography thing. And then through college, that transitioned more into like more so shooting the actual video and less of, I mean, it was just a little bit of, like a little bit of everything. So video editing, photography, and videography. But wait, did I answer your question? I forgot. What was the question?
When did you know it was your passion?
Oh, yeah. So I guess, middle school. That's when I started video editing. So, yeah, middle school.
So, damn, I had another question, but I forgot. Fuck.
Snap.
But,
It's cool.
now, hold on. I have my questions written down.
Go ahead.
So I wanted to ask you, right? Because I know a lot of people also see that in you. They see your work ethic. They see how hard you go, and they see that you kind of keep up with the quality of your content. Like, it's not me personally, and probably I'm just because I'm just a fan. I don't see an off day. I don't, and like I know other people see that too. So I know you get asked a lot, yo, bro, like what is it that makes you tick? What is it that gets you going? Like, because I know some people like find their passion, but when they try to find some type of consistency to actively pursue it, they kind of like they don't, I think, push hard enough on it, or like they're not feeling as motivated as when you first think about a concept. Like, damn, I'm excited about this. I can't wait to go do it.
I feel you.
So like when people ask you, like, bro, how do you do it? Like, how do you keep up with your work ethic? What do you tell them?
Dude, like, honestly, like, just not to sound like really like cliche, but dude, you gotta really think about it. Especially I'm in my like 20s right now. I still have yet to live, a long period of my life, but
Word.
just dealing with life experiences, bro. Like, life is too short at the end of the day. So it's like, bro, you need to make sure you get up and make sure you're doing something, you really like care about. And, not everyone's life is like that. Cause, dealing with me, dealing with my life.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Get off your ass and start working is what Jay is saying. Go ahead.
For real though. No, for real. Like, not to, I don't want anybody to compare their lives to mine, because, at the end of the day, not everyone is in the position where it's like, okay, they wake up every day and just like pursue their passion, all like that. But I'm just saying, at some point, you have to just be like, all right, let me just quit this job, or like, just because everybody has to do, at some point in their lives, a job they really just don't like. And I've been in that position, like, doing like 2-3 jobs. And yeah, I was just like, you know what? Because I basically, from my last job, I got fired for the job I got right now. The last job I had, I worked at an electronics store, And yeah, I got fired.
I worked with you. Well, I ain't worked with you, but I worked in the store next to yours.
Yeah. Oh,
That was cool.
So like before the electronics store
Right.
job, I worked with you. But yeah, I left that job to go to the electronics store job. Then I think I worked there for like a year and a half, and then I basically got fired for that job for basically selling an iPad. And I basically sent the iPad to the wrong house. But at the end of the day, I was about to quit. Yeah, I did tell you that. I did tell you that.
That was fucked up.
I mean,
It was a blessing in disguise.
bro. It was a blessing because I mean, my boss called me, and was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you go." And dude, no sad emotion went through me. I was just like, you know what? It is what it is.
You knew it was time.
Yeah, dude. I was really. I wanted to leave. Like, I really wanted to leave, but it's all about like, damn, like. I'm trying to pay for my own things. I'm not trying to ask my parents and all this other stuff. I'm trying to make my own money. I'm trying to make my own money at the end of the day. So, but yeah, I got fired from that job, and then after that, I just freelanced for like 2 years, and yeah, I just promised myself like, yo, I'm basically not going to get a job like that I don't like.
Right.
That's not like basically dealing with like my passion, whether it's photography or videography. So yeah, I just went through my junior and my senior year of college just freelancing. And I think so basically like 2 months after I graduated college, I was presented with a job opportunity to shoot for DTLR Villa as their in-house videographer. So I mean, that in itself was a blessing because like, I mean, I always thought like after I graduated college, I would basically just continue like the freelancing thing.
Right.
But
you had a job waiting for you.
Well, so it was just like literally after I graduated, probably like maybe back, I think it was like, so I graduated in June-ish or May, around there, but I didn't get the opportunity. Like basically, yeah, I basically got the opportunity from a friend, but yeah, it was like back in August. That's when. The friend ended up texting me and was like, yo, basically,
close the door. Kiddo, close the door. Baby. Thank you. No. Stop. Little rascal. Go over there. Go play.
My bad.
That was funny, but no, I was presented with that opportunity in like I think August or July, and yeah, I started in September of 2019. That's when I started, but yeah, that just goes to show, there's sometimes you just have to put your foot down and you just have to just struggle. I mean, the only time I really struggled dealing with freelance was like towards the fall when it would get basically cold outside, but. I mean, for the most part, I just freelanced and I just promised myself like, yo, like I'm never going to get a job that I'm just like not happy with.
Right.
So, but yeah, here I am a year later and yeah, I still love what I do.
Hell yeah.
The shooting videos. And yeah, I mean, I do the photography and I just started doing like a lot more film photography. So I do stuff that I personally enjoy on my side. I do like the videography, but like just in the view of just like trying to basically do things dealing with my own creativity.
Where do you where do you find comfort more in, photography or videography?
Yeah, I mean, for real, that's why I kind of started, and that's why I actually do both now, because I like both like fairly equally. I mean, honestly, it depends on what project too, because sometimes it's like you be hired to shoot for this, videography project, and sometimes you actually don't even want to shoot or
you don't identify with the work.
Yeah, like you don't really like
that.
it. So
I feel that.
But I mean, that's like really the only thing. I mean, for the most part, I like doing it equally. So
I feel that.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have a couple more up in here.
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, like even right now, bro, like I really, because when you're around creatives, they make you want to be creative.
Right.
They kind of bring that side out. They like, like, damn, I got to start working on some shit. Like, it gets you motivated. And like, just right now, like, I'm glad I'm like, cause I ain't do a podcast in like 2 weeks, and I was doing a weekend, and I was like struggling, like,
who do you need to put on this, John, or something?
no, like, what is it about doing? I know I enjoy this. I know I like getting on here and talking. You know, you like enjoying the process of finding your creative lane to shoot or what you want to record. But sometimes, I don't think you have this problem, but sometimes, or at least you don't anymore, I think sometimes we just like kind of get in our own way and don't actively do what we want to do, even though we enjoy to do it.
Nah,
like for whatever reason.
I get where you're coming from with that. There are some days where you feel like you have not done as much than the other man. You feel me? But I mean, at the end of the day, everyone has their own process in things and their own process in life. You feel me? So that's why even though I'm telling my story of my life, from past to like present, just take it as, it's my own process, but like, it doesn't matter in whatever point in life you're at, like, as long as you're consistent and you actually know what you want to do and you're just passionate, bro, like, you will get there some way, somehow, bro. Like, you will get there. The opportunities will present themselves, bro, if you're consistent and you're passionate and you just put your shit out there.
And that's with anything, right?
Anything, bro.
It's with anything. And you're a great example of it being possible. Because, like, you got, after, like, doing all your freelance work, you got the job that shit was basically right in your lane. Shit what you enjoy to do. Exactly. So, like, you're the shining example that is possible. Also, Jay, I knew this for a little bit, but I didn't know that, I forgot that you played soccer in high school.
Yeah, I did.
And I didn't know you was a footballer like that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I mean, honestly, like, back in high school, I really wanted to actually pursue that. Actually,
I was about to do my next question. Go ahead.
For the rest of my life, like, I actually wanted to
play soccer. Yeah,
like, stop the video editing and
shit.
I just really wanted to just kind of stop that and kind of pursue that. And yeah, I actually played for intramurals for Temple, which was the school I went to, the college I went to. Just for like 1 year though. But after that, I kind of just, because I mean, my major was I'm a film major. I was a film major, and yeah, after just playing intramurals for that 1 year, after that, I just kind of stopped and just consistently just basically got back on the whole creativity side of things, like entering my sophomore year more so than my freshman year. Because my freshman year, I came into my freshman year, I took all these classes, this and that, and also just doing the whole soccer thing. But yeah, the soccer thing kind of just really ended like my freshman year, taking it like very seriously. So I think, coming into my sophomore year of college, that's when I picked back up filming, photography, all that. But
in another life, you saw yourself scoring a goal.
Oh, I mean, yeah. No, I mean,
and you still play around sometimes. That's all.
Yeah. It's like workouts and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and I was a defender too, which was very.
Look at you reminiscing.
Yeah. No, like actually, it's actually like coming back to me because I do miss high school days and I do actually miss college.
For sure, same.
Like, and I thought my high school years was like very fast, but like I think my college years were faster. Because honestly, I remember clearly like going into like my first years of just each teacher, like the first day of my freshman year, like the teachers just saying that like college is gonna go by fast and this and that. That first day speech thing.
Yeah.
And like I mean, I believed them a little bit, but then again, I didn't. But dude, it was just like, dude,
in a blink of an eye.
In a blink of an eye. It just flew by, and I graduated with my bachelor's, and it's just crazy. Like college went by quick, like really quick. Just dealing with stress of like, having assignments being due every week to, doing projects to, just the whole school thing. It just went by fast. Like, honestly, it really went by like way faster than I honestly, expected it, so.
Was it hard to balance the work you were doing with schoolwork?
Yeah. Like, so like, yeah, because basically the whole freelancing thing I was doing, for those years in college, it was stressful. And as a creative, I mean, not all creatives go to college, but, the ones that do, I feel like college isn't necessarily hard. It's just trying to balance what you want to do with what you're supposed to do dealing with school.
Right.
So, I mean, that in itself was just hard for me trying to, okay, I got an assignment due at like 11:59, but then again, I'm trying to go out, I'm trying to shoot my own photos, I'm trying to do my own projects, or I have like clientele work I have to work on, so it's just like, dude, there'd be times I'd be like, I'd have to study. I know I have an exam the next day, like at like 9 a.m. for my 9 a.m. class, and
you got to
dude, like I would sleep and I'd wake up at maybe like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I would stay up that whole time just like studying and getting what I can fit in, dealing with like the content and whatever.
I heard that was like standard college life, like a lot of late nights, a lot of juggling with personal life and schoolwork, especially when you have your own passion that you're pursuing, that you kind of like go 100% hard in. So put college on top of that, god damn.
No, it shit was hard. I mean, it kind of it molds you in a way. Like it molds you because like at the end of the day, it's like people can't imagine like the amount of like stress and like not really depressed, because I don't really get depressed per se, but just very stressful, very, very stressful. Because like at some point too, I was just like I think it was like my junior year of college. Like I was talking to my mom, and I basically wanted to leave
college.
Yeah, like I wanted to just leave, and honestly, I was just like, I mean, I'm in my third year of college, and I'm telling my mom like,
how did she take that?
I mean, she wasn't with it, but yeah, I was just telling her like, like honestly, I was
that
just
was a
like,
dumb question.
I was just like, yo, mom, I'm really not feeling this whole college thing. I really don't think it's for me. But mind you, I'm in my third year of college. So I'm just like, now I'm saying like it's not like my thing. But then again, bro, that shit's hard, bro. It's just a hard thing, especially when you're just trying to balance all those like personal life things, being an artist, trying to do your own thing, and in school it's in itself, dealing with exams and all that. It's a very, very crazy and very hectic schedule that I had to say that I had to endure. And I'm not talking bad about college, like if you want to go to college, you want to pursue college, go ahead. But I'm just telling you, like, it's just, bro, it's just not, don't think of it as a fairly easy path, especially if you're an artist. Like, especially if you're an artist. But I mean, I don't know. I'm talking it from an artist perspective. I'm not, I'm an artist. I don't know about those other majors and stuff like that. I'll tell you guys from an artist perspective.
I don't know about y'all other guys.
Yeah. So,
what would you say, like in those times where you feel like immense stress over yourself, what would you say that kept you pushing and kept your tunnel vision on the goal?
I'd have to say, like, especially like when you're becoming an adult, like you do have, at the end of the day, you do have loved ones, by your side. And, I had my mom and her pushing me and whatnot, but you got to think of it as, okay, you're an adult. Okay. So it's just like, for example, my mom, she can tell me to do this and do that. At the end of the day, I have to literally do it myself. You know what I mean? Like say, oh, okay. say, okay, I've been in bed all day, not doing anything. Dude, my mom could literally tell me, yo, you don't do this, you don't do that. Why don't you get up from your bed, do this and do that? But I have to tell myself I have to do it myself, basically.
You got to get yourself there.
Yeah. And I think of it as like a little bit of an analogy. Speaking is just like, dude, you're an adult. So like nobody can force you to actually do anything in life. You feel me? Yeah. It's all about like self-discipline at the end of the day, you know? Like, so think of it as that.
See that discipline's hard.
I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like the perfect person to be on that type of time, because some days I just, especially on a Sunday, you know, I just be chilling in my bed, you know. I mean, there's some days you be doing as much work as you possibly can, but there be those 1 or 2 days where you're just like, okay, like you do need a breather, especially me.
And that's okay.
It is okay, because at some point in my life, before I actually started to be on that type time of like not accepting like every inquiry that comes through, you know, there are some days where you need to just like chill and relax and
get your mind right.
Yeah, and not do anything that has to do with your passion. Like go on Netflix, Hulu, read a book. You feel me? Do something or go out, play soccer. You feel me? And I'm just like listing that because that's like the stuff I'll be doing. That's the stuff I'll be doing. You feel me? Because like, dude, like I get it. Like,
play soccer.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like sometimes you just have to do something that's outside of the passion, bro. Because there is a saying dealing with like doing too much of the passion where you start just like messing up. I don't know how the saying goes. Yeah, I don't know how the saying goes, but yeah, I mean, it is kind of true. Like, because I always was on that type time of like literally every single day of every hour. But I mean, nowadays I do kind of like chill, just like kind of chill a little bit.
That kind of fluctuation kind of creates a love-hate relationship with your passion. That can get tricky.
Yeah. Because like
I feel that
when you're on a consistent basis of, you know, putting stuff out.
Yeah.
It'd be that one project or that one thing where it's like, okay, you don't get it right. So it's like, oh, maybe I am not the artist, you know, I'm supposedly meant to be, or just by that one little project you kind of like do bad on, you feel me? So I think there is a point where you just have to just like take a step back, relax.
For sure.
Just do things outside of the passion, you know? So that's what I've learned, you know, especially amidst like all this whole COVID thing. Just try to,
right,
you know,
because that's a whole different ball game you got to adjust to.
Yeah. Nah,
it's unprecedented. Sure. It's nothing like you can't compare it to anything we deal with.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's my first time going through a pandemic of this size. So I mean, all of us. So it's like, I mean, all the youngsters, I guess, out there.
For real, like it's crazy to have to experience something this grand. Like, whatever. I have one more question, but my camera is about to stop recording at 29 for some reason. So I'm about to stop it now so I could restart it, and then I have one more question.
All right, let's get it.
Whoa. We are back from having a slight technical difficulty. What was I saying? But yeah, bro. Once again, I have one final. Just I want to pick your brain. Just one final question. But I want to express, bro, I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you coming to kick it and talking to me. Just sharing just a little bit how your brain works and what makes you know, even though we're all unique individuals, like we get.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, bro. Like, I'm glad we get a glimpse of, you know, just a human being that a lot of people would like to have similar traits of. So yeah, I appreciate you for that one, bro. But my final question is, so I remember when you were talking about, and this was probably recently, you were talking about how as a creative, it was important to have more than one outlet or more than one like a website as well, so people can find your work more frequently or more places.
Right.
And like I thought that was great info. I kind of wanted you to expand on that, like just expound on the importance of like just having that visibility from multiple places. Like I know some people just kind of plug hard one website and then kind of neglect others, where if they went as hard, they would garner a lot more visibility. So I just want to ask what you thought about that importance, because you spoke about it before.
Yeah, so dealing with that, I just think of it as, I get it. Instagram is like the top tier of social media right now, but I mean, yeah, shout out to Instagram, but I feel like, at some point in time, it might be no more. Because all right, things like Tumblr, MySpace, all those others, they used to be those top tier. At some point, they used to be like the top tier socials. So it's just like, don't put all your eggs in one basket or something. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like, don't put everything that you have to offer as an artist dealing with your work into just Instagram, like show it off on Twitter, show it off on Facebook. And the whole website thing is like, it's a perfect avenue that I feel like all artists should, go towards. Cause like my website has basically everything and more that I can offer to people who are trying to look for me,
right?
Other than Instagram itself. I have a little bit of intro about myself, where I grew up and all that. I do have blogs. I used to do like a lot of blogs. I have to get on that. I haven't done one in a while, but I have videos of basically of things I've shot like years ago that you probably, when you go on Instagram, you would have to do one of those. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, I hate those, bro. Having to wait for it to load.
Yeah, like, you feel me? So it's just like,
Christ.
I feel like the whole website thing, especially, it's like you want to put not only your most recent of works on a site, but like also having your most genuine, your most loved of work by yourself that you would want to show right then and there. So as soon as somebody go on your site, they're like, oh snap, let me check that out. Right. You feel me? And like one of those videos that I do have on my website, as soon as you click the video tab, RIP to Pop Smoke, but a video I shot of him back in February, and yeah, that's honestly like have been like my favorite video throughout the whole year thus far. Because like literally after I shot that video, like a week later he was killed. So
yeah, and I remember that. Yeah, that was a really
not to go on like a depressing and like very sad, because I know you're trying to do a whole comedic thing, but sorry to like stray away from that.
No,
yeah,
don't worry about it, bro. Say how you feel.
Yeah, that shit kind of hit, because dude, I didn't. Dude, it was like the first time I've ever like seen him in person and all that, and especially shooting a video, and I don't know, it just felt weird. Not weird in like a bad way, but it was just like, damn, like I only seen this person one time, and for that to happen like a week later,
right,
like it kind of hit.
No, I feel that.
So it's just
that
like,
makes sense.
Damn. So dealing with that whole video, that's like on the top level of, as soon as you go on my website and you click that video, my whole video portfolio, that's on like the top. So but yeah, going back to your question, dealing with like websites just in general though, like I feel like every artist should, if not make one themselves, invest their time and just like money into one. And yeah, dude, I think the website thing is just a real important thing, not just putting your work on social media. I mean, you can do that all the time, but at the end of the day, just think about Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. They might not be here.
Right.
They're doing hot right now. They're doing beautifully.
But you got to plan ahead.
Yeah, you got to plan ahead. That's what I feel like. That's
contingency plan.
Yeah, that's why I think that's like it's all about. Just thinking ahead.
And that's smart, man. I guess that's why you that guy.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just really appreciate you, bro, because you made my comedic thoughts come into reality, and I really appreciate that because like it's hard to. Cause I try to do it. I try to record my own shit and try to make it look like how it was in my head, and then come out. You mean? So just what I know, what you can do, and at the level that you do it, I appreciate that a lot. So I'm really glad. Again, thanks for coming on. This has been jaysvito, the icon, the legend. This was episode 11 of the Bust It Up podcast. I'm your host, Ricky Spanish, aka Ricardo Spaniard. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
My bad. I didn't even let you say bye.
I just said thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I try to like put that in there, like.